That guy's funny.
We're gonna talk about anime now.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Speaking of change, it's now summer season coming up. All of our spring shows are ending. It's time to add to our list of what we're gonna watch. Jujutsu Kaisen season 2. I liked season 1. I liked the movie. I'm gonna see season 2.
I'd watch it, but I haven't watched the first one yet. But I
Really?
still know it's better than Hell's Paradise.
It's do not get as excited as the hype machine would let you feel, but it is very enjoyable. It has a good run to it. It's got a unique take on demons. I have a good
Yeah, I watched
lot
like
of
the
fun.
first episode, and I was like, yeah, I'll watch this.
Hmm.
And then I just didn't watch more
It happens. It happens to the best of shows.
of it.
Mushoku Tensei, I'm with you. I still enjoy this show, even though some people shout pedo Gundam. But
Yeah, it's almost like the character has an arc, and the fact that he gets better as the series goes on because he was a piece of shit when it started, and that his journey to becoming a better person is like the whole core of the show.
yeah, I'm waiting um for the Oshinoko hate to start rolling in when they're like, he's an old doctor man and they're high schoolers. Like I'm waiting for it.
Also, Ghislaine is hot.
Oh, you like the muscle? Is it
Cat
cat or
girl.
wolf?
Yeah. Well, actually, I'm not sure. We
What,
would
what
probably have to
is?
check. I thought she was a cat. She had like a cat tail.
Oh, god damn it! Freaking actual pedos are getting in the way of me just searching for Ghislaine. uh,
Like she has like a cat tail, so it's probably like a lion or
did
something.
Didoldia?
And you can just search
It just
Mushoku.
says
That is
beast
correct.
race. It's a black wolf. Okay. Wolf style.
Yeah.
That's that one.
It doesn't matter. I like it.
Voodoo? Nah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It could have been whatever. We got
Bleach!
more Thousand Year Blood War.
I
I
didn't know there had
enjoyed
a
the
second
first bit of
part.
Thousand Year. I swear I just told someone the next one's coming this fall, so I'll have to update them to say, hey, actually, it's in the summer.
So is it gonna have another
Who
20
didn't
something
love
episodes?
Roxy? Roxy was cute.
Speaking of pedos.
Wait,
uh,
what do we got?
no, I was
Horimiya
talking
or
about Roxy that because she looks like a kid.
oh, yes.
Uh,
I mean, she's in a at least a state where you're like, I
Also,
could
she doesn't
believe that's
act.
just a tiny woman.
She doesn't. Yeah, she's just a small one, but she doesn't act like a child.
Exactly. That's the biggest thing. If as long as they don't act like a child, then you get a lot more of that like what not plausible deniability, but like it feels more okay, right?
Hmm. Yeah, looking at this, it's a adaptation of side stories. Interesting.
Side stories. Well, I enjoyed the main story of Horimiya. Um, I thought it was a fun, cute love story. Some of their banter was really well done. Some of it was really grating. Some of it was like, oh god, can we not like hang out with this character because he's the worst? But the other ones were very very fun to
So yeah, they got together,
interact with.
right?
Which one?
At Horimiya, they got together, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll watch
As
it
I recall,
sometime. Sometime. Who knows when? Sometime.
someday, just like Brandon's lists of anime that he's going to watch
Someday
someday.
I'll watch all 2,000 of these shows.
I've just put down 150 for last year. Well, better start now, I guess. Allegedly, they do the deed off screen in one episode too. I would hope so. Great romance. You didn't have to wait 11 fucking episodes for the romance. Yeah, Horimiya, just the way that like her family likes him and like he makes friends with her little brother and they're just like it feels like that little bit of integration that you get with your significant other's family. It really it played very well. Um
Hmm.
is that a spoiler now? I don't know, maybe. Masamune Kun's Revenge R just straight up a second season. I liked the first season, so
I think
I
there's
don't.
gonna be another ones you watch and you're like, oh, why did I watch this originally? Anyways, drop.
Yeah, it's like it's one of those weird things where I'm like, I could watch that probably, and then immediately not care about it. So this one is at risk of not getting dropped until I end the season. I'm like, oh, I never watched that one. I just drop it because I'm not gonna go back.
Yep.
Alice to Therese no Maboroshi Kujo. Masamune. Oh, it's a movie. So we're never gonna see this one.
Oh yeah, you forgot to take the movies off.
Did I forget or did I just not? Is there a difference at the end of the day? I don't know. TV short,
I guess you
and
can include the other ones because it's not like there's that
anime.
many of them, anyways.
I don't like the OVA list can get kind of either
O
so
and A
damn
is
many.
the ones that are on Netflix, pretty much usually.
Exactly.
Let me check if mine's filtered like that too.
Rent a Girlfriend. I really
Mm,
want to
mm,
add this to
mm.
my list, but I didn't even make it past like 3 episodes of season 2 before other stuff was more interesting to me. So maybe this one catches me like halfway through and is like, hey, you should go back and watch the second season. And then I start this thing. I don't know why. I got like, I got half Jordan Peterson there for a second. Clean out your list. Um, I'm probably not going to go watch this, but if you've already seen seasons 1 and 2, you're going to go watch this. Season 2 was just very boring to go back into.
I feel like a lot
Even,
of people agree with this, even the people that watch it, like they keep watching it. Because I see
yeah,
most takes say it's like, you know, Rent a Girlfriend sucks. Yeah, I agree.
you're like waiting. Where is that person that says they enjoy it and they just don't
I
exist? You're
love
like,
Rent
all
a
right,
Girlfriend. It's really good.
that's my favorite one. It's like, nope, I don't know that you're a real human. That's the alien test. That's
It's
how
so
we'll know.
funny. So many people keep watching it, but I can't find the positive opinions on it. A little
No.
bit like Hell's Paradise.
Well, I see a shark on this one.
I do see more people talking about it positively for Hell's Paradise, though, actually. That is,
Well, yeah, there's at least one.
yeah, he ends up going to the aquarium at one point.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
It's not that
because
season
he,
2
he
is
just wanted to go
boring.
to
The
the
way it
aquarium one
started,
time.
you were expecting rising action, and it was a lazy kiddie coaster at times. That sounds like boring. Like you just used more words to say boring. It's not that it was boring. It was just a lazy kiddie coaster. That sounds pretty boring unless you're a child. So maybe
It's
that's
actually
what you're trying to say.
why use many word when one word do trick.
Yeah. I use many. I like this straight up cover. I have not heard of Bug Films though.
It
Who
is pretty. Like the
You
cover art
guys are
for like
brand new.
they probably put together a studio recently. But yeah, the cover art for like all the different like manga chapters and whatever, really
Mm-hmm.
really nice. It has all the same aesthetic, just beautiful colors bursting out of it.
Character designer. What else have you done? Some manga stuff. Okay.
Yep, I think that's
Give
or
me
that.
director.
I think that's the original person who drew the manga.
Formerly with OLM. Okay. This one's gonna be
Ooh,
great.
yeah. I don't see
All
anything bad
all
on.
of these
Yeah.
5 are visually stunning.
Yeah, I definitely. I should go back and watch Summertime Rendering at some point because I hear a lot of people say good stuff about it, and it is very pretty from the clips I've seen as well.
Yeah. I mean, it's just that Disney killed it by having it on their platform.
Yeah, Zom 100 gets full recommendation. Absolutely check it out.
It's on my list.
It's not as well praised, or it's not as like heavily praised Oshino Ko, but I'm expecting like at least an 8 out of 10. Pretty good show.
Just like you said, just this initial design. We've got like samurai girl, we got dude with goggles, we've got chick in like workout outfit, and like blonde surfer guy
Yeah, the
with an
blonde surfer guy is
RV.
like his friend. Yeah, that's his friend, and that's girl. He meets girl, and he's like, man, she's great.
I always trust a show that has a Winnebago. That's my first rule.
Also, because it's the apocalypse, you can't find new clothes, so you got to work with what you got.
Mm-hmm.
She just happened to be going for a jog. It's like, well, I guess that's what you're wearing.
It's practical in all occasions, right?
Mm.
What do we got? Bungo 5. Jeez.
This is just
How
what
many
anime is now. It's all sequels. It's just all
how
sequels.
how is it that Bungo, Stray Dogs, and Golden Kamui are like, yeah, we're on season 5, season 6 coming up, we're gonna be pretty exciting. And
Do
like
women like
nobody I know talks about them.
do women like Golden Kamui?
Maybe I
Because I mean,
know
that's generally
one
an audience
lady who
that
likes
doesn't.
Bungo Stray Dogs
Because
and only liked the first season.
yeah, I feel like women don't talk on the internet as much in terms of like being passionate about hobbies like this.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So it's hiding in their purses, is
Yeah,
what
it's
you're
like it's
saying.
plenty popular. Like there's people that watch it, but they just don't talk about it in the same way that we do. They don't
And
just
it's
go out and
Bones animation, so
yeah,
like it's
yeah. They just don't go out and tell everybody. It's like you have to watch this. This is awesome,
I
because they don't
feel
have the
like
same
maybe
kind
the
of.
Golden Kamui is like so specific to that time period. They all chat in like a Japan Russo war forum and don't ever leak out of there. Like they don't spread to Twitter. They only live in this old ass forum
They
probably
even have
where
a specific thread on 4chan, but nobody knows it exists because nobody else goes in there.
it has a link pinned on their other forum page. That's the only way they can access it.
Oh no,
You
everybody
love
just skips it
Bungo,
over
but
because nobody
Golden
likes
Kamui was
Golden Kamuy.
boring. All right.
Uh, all I know
More
about
just the comparison of like they keep going, but I just don't hear anything about them. That's more so the comp I'm going for,
that's kind
Alex.
of how it
Not
goes with long running shows that aren't omega popular like Attack on Titan or Game of Thrones.
mm,
Because once you get that deep into it, you have a steady audience who's giving you money, like almost
yeah,
certainly. But you don't get any new fans in at that point, really. You have like some people coming in from the beginning and catching up. But otherwise, you don't. Your fan base isn't growing. It's just
yeah.
like
You're
slowly
mostly
declining.
milking the
Yeah.
older fans at that point. Happy marriage,
Hmm.
Kinema Citrus. Born to a noble family, Mio is married off to Kyoka, a soldier so heartless his prior fiancés fled. With nowhere to go, Mio slowly starts to open her heart to her cold husband to be. Could this be love? My first take is this could be kind of droll. My second take says this is supernatural. And if I recall, Kinema Citrus, um, Shield Hero. That is not what I was expecting to see here.
Hmm.
Hmm. Okay. Made it in Abyss stuff. Review Starlight.
Like that one. Yeah. They've worked on some
I
nice
mean,
looking
they've
stuff.
got a history here. I'm gonna add this one. I'm probably gonna drop this one, but this will be one of the ones that waifu watches.
So yeah, arranged marriages, less common, but they were definitely common in the past.
Aren't they like still technically the most common form of marriage today because of like India, China, and certain places in Africa? They just
Yeah,
have so many
they have way
people
more
that it's
people.
technically more common, but
Also, who's
not.
getting married in the West?
Yeah,
That's
we
happening a
all just
lot
hanging
less.
out. We had to make up a civil form of marriage because nobody's getting married anymore. Description is probably a lie. He probably is not as cold as people think he is, but something about the previous women spread rumors that he was terrible. This is a trope, right? Maybe. Could also be that he really doesn't want to get married, and so he just avoids them, and it's sort of a breaking his heart
Yeah.
open to receive love. Sort of
Girl's
like
cute. I'm not that interested by any of the stuff in the series though.
yeah.
I'll go to shop, but I don't foresee myself going after this one.
This one will probably be interesting.
Well, yeah, I'm watching that one.
Skiwa Kaga Meganate. Well, Wasatita. It's like, what is it? When she puts on glasses, I love her. What is the
A
actual?
cute girl at school forgot her glasses is the
That's what it
anglicized title.
is.
Or
The
yeah, the
girl
girl
I
I like
like
forgot her
forgot. That's the
glasses.
ski. So she comes to school, doesn't have glasses,
So she's
gets real
just
close.
yeah, she's just like squinting.
Squinty mean girl face sends his heart into overdrive too. While he shares his textbook with his crush Mie, will his heart give out from the almost daily strain of being up close and personal with his crush? Find out next time on At the Back Corner Next to the Window of the Classroom trope.
Yep.
You're interested in the Glasses Girl show? You added it to the 10. Nice.
Yeah. It's another high school romance, but honestly,
They've
they have
been
a pretty
hitting
good hit
this.
rate. They have a pretty good hit
Yeah.
rate. Like they're
Kubo, are you still
yeah, I'm
following?
still watching The Dangers of My Heart. I like it a lot.
Okay.
It's very pretty. I really
I
like the
didn't want to
director.
say it in case
Yeah.
that one fell off, but
As I say, I really like what the director does. Yeah.
nice. Take a drink. The MC is next to the window seat. Ooh, second season part 2.
I'm not watching that.
Probably not gonna bother watching this. That second season
Yeah, you're dropped.
really
garbage.
didn't even get me past like episode 3, which is surprising.
I remember when you were trying to convince me, come on, Zeratos.
Well, you were like angry at episode 1, and I was
No, it was
like,
like episode 3. Yeah.
was it 3?
Yeah, I was talking about the art style. It looks worse.
Oh,
and
the
it
art
is.
style, yes.
Yeah, the art style just
I'm
straight
not,
up looks
I
worse.
still don't think the art style looks that much worse.
I do. I think it's just worse than it was. And it's like annoys me more because it's newer. Like
Feel me like Braille senpai.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
been
that's
so
good.
long since the first season of like the show. It annoys me that it isn't better looking because there's so many good looking anime out there and it looks good for its time. And then it just doesn't.
Yeah. It's really odd. Well, did 3 Hertz didn't do the first season, did they?
No, I'm pretty sure it's a new studio. And even if it was the same studio, so many people have changed. Yeah, they didn't do the first one.
They didn't even do it. Well, what's weird though is like even when like the people who work at a studio like cycle through and like years later we get something, it still has a similar feel. There's just this weird, like people teach other people and they all sort of draw the same.
I would assume a lot of it too is the fact that a studio head is not really going to change. You're going to get like one change over that time, and they're going to keep consistency, or because they were somebody who was already higher up before the previous guy stepped down or something, you know?
Gotcha. The Death Princess and his Black Maid. Are you a fan of this one? Because I'm not. This one was not that cute. Their relationship was I mean, it was basically Maid I Hired as mysterious, but not quite so fan servicey, while being sort of weirdly CG-ish. And it just was not wasn't fun in the first season. I'm skipping the second season. Liar, liar. At Academy Island, everything is settled through games, quote unquote. Why is that in quotes?
So this is why we didn't get a sequel to No Game No Life.
Right? Because they're just making this? Is this supposed to, like, look at that guy. He looks like No Game No Life. Where's his lolly sister?
Well, I guess she's not lolly, but she's like she could be a little sister.
Sure. Transfer student unexpectedly beats the strongest empress and becomes the pseudo strongest at the school. Oh, and it's a school, so it's Academy Island. Oh. This one has got some fun tropes to it. I'm probably gonna stick around. Just because it'll be easy to put on. And just enjoy. But I don't foresee this being highly rated. Surprise me, show. Surprise me, please.
Yeah, it looks bad. Yeah, I agree. It looks bad.
Proof that Blaine has no heart. Shinobi stole it. Yeah, that's my jutsu. Alright, here it is. Fan site, where you at? Rurouni Kenshin coming back. It will readapt
that out, yeah.
the main manga series. So unlike Trigun, where it was sort of a retelling, an alternate redoing with the mangaka's consent, because this mangaka is not great with consenting of things. And no, I won't stop making fun of it. We're getting it redone. So I'm interested to see how they go about this. Are we gonna get the Berserk Memories edition where they sort of recut, or are we getting actual reanimated Rurouni Kenshin? You hope it gets the Trigun treatment? I don't think it's going to. Hashtag not my Kenshin. Everything I've heard about it says it's going to be just a redoing of the manga. So this is going to be more of the Brotherhood as opposed to, I think, Trigun, which was more of an alternate
Or a
telling.
remaster rather than a remake.
Wait a minute.
What?
I just anytime you bring up remaster and remake, I always have to like remember which one's which.
Yeah, remakes when you rebuild it from the ground up. Then a remaster is when you like refreshing it.
That's the one that makes sense to me, but not everybody agrees with those definitions, and they're weird and silly. You still think it should have been a continuation? Maybe it does continue, you know? So maybe we get a readaptation that actually goes to the end, so we don't have to I don't know, not have it finished. That would be weird if it just did the, because it's a readaptation of the manga series, not the anime. So hopefully it goes farther. I'm gonna watch it though. Nanatsu no Makin ga Shihai Suru.
Isekai.
7 something. 7 Makin. Makin Key was good. That's the Ramaji. Reign of the 7 Spellblades. Or 7 Magic Swords Rule. Is Makin really? Oh yeah, Magic Sword, Maken. That makes more sense now.
Oh.
So now Maken Key makes more sense to me as well.
It's magic. It's literally magic.
Yeah. Well, Ma is like Maho is like magic.
Yeah, it's the it's just the enunciation of magic.
Don't plan to watch because you know I'm gonna watch. One boy, clad in black robes with a white cane and sword strapped to his hip, approaches the prestigious school. This young man, Oliver. The hell? You mean I gotta listen to? I might drop this just because I gotta listen to Japanese people say Orivaro.
Oriveru.
Like, they don't have L's, V's.
Oriveru.
And their R is never ending. So.
Oriveru.
And then we've got a katana wielding girl named Nanao. So we've got Japanese name and Oliveru who are gonna go at it on this one. It's anything but
the
what it
animation
seems.
from the trailer, it seems like they have okay-ish CG for some of the stuff that I've seen from them too. Some of it doesn't look too good, but some of the animation's all right. The art style's the problem I have there is the art style's very, very generic.
I mean, it is just
You could
JC staff, so I
you could
mean,
get it confused with literally any other show they've ever made, I feel like.
you hand them a show and they'll just make it look like that. From House
Probably, yeah.
Husband to Smartphone, like they're
The
just
actual
like, yeah, we
animation
can
looks
do
better
that
than
style.
like most of the shows they've done, but that doesn't mean much when I just don't want to look at the characters.
I just think they're gonna be kind of like, look at them. They're all wearing like, I'm guessing
They're
magic
wearing academy
school,
stuff.
like,
They have the
things.
anime same face. Yeah.
The only difference we get is like hairstyle, and even that, like, there's less diversity in hair here than we normally get. Just call him Ollie.
Oh yeah,
Save our
there's the
eardrums. Yeah.
Gyaru who has the locks, the curled locks.
Nice. Twin tail. Maybe she'll be
I
a
think the main
Hime-chan.
girl is the black hair one there you see in the middle.
This one?
I think that's the main girl.
That's not going to be the
hair,
cool,
right?
quiet one. This and this one's the main girl with the brown hair.
I thought they said dark hair.
My favorite part is this guy in the back here. Hold on a second. Look at this.
Hey, if you want to, you could check out the trailer too. You could just see him.
Look at his leg here. So like, hold on. Let me make this more obvious. it goes straight up here and then rotates so that he can be looking at us. So it's like kind of like his femurs are vast.
I don't want to
There's
know.
something weird
Is he
going
like
on
sitting
here.
down?
He's kind of sitting on his bro's elbow, maybe. Maybe that's what he's doing. But that's a catches my eyes and throws me off kind of an image.
Is it me or are they making protagonists blander and blander every day?
Bro,
I could confuse
don't
him.
you started
Yeah,
in the Sword Art land. What do you mean
yeah.
blander?
I know. He looks blander than Kirito.
Oh my goodness. I mean,
Oh,
sure.
there we go. That's the vending machine,
Here we
baby.
go. Are the parts of him part of him, or are they feces? Are you reaching into his tum tum, or is that his butthole? We'll find out when we watch Reborn as a vending machine. I
I think
now
that's his
wander
mouth.
the dungeon. MC Bland goes back to the 80s. Ah, Grandpa over here, even schooling me on Bland MCs. Vending machine added because Sword was good. True. True. We are actually going to give this one a shot to see what it's like when you get reborn as a vending machine.
I feel like I'm not gonna have that many show. And just looking at these first couple ones, I don't feel like I'm watching that much this season.
AUQ Shotsu? Yeah, maybe I'll have
don't
time to
have
do
high
stuff.
don't have high hopes.
Classroom for Heroes. Story is set in Rosewood Academy, a school that trains future heroes destined to protect mankind. The school accepts only those with the most potential. Arnest Flaming. A girl who boasts the top record in the academy is assigned to guide a mysterious but cheerful new student named Bledu, who rivals her own power.
Okay, I'm not okay. I'm watching the vending machine trailer. I'm not sure if they changed that they did something different in the manga, but the his death is even stupider.
Stupider than vending machine falling on him?
Watch the trailer. Just it's like 10 seconds.
Ba-da-bum. Ba-da-bum. Okay, we got dude, bro. Oh no.
Yeah,
What?
he literally jumps off the cliff to try to save the vending machine. The
What
vending
was
machine
wrong with vending machine
the
falling
vending
over and hitting him?
the vending machine is falling off of a truck, so he sees that happening. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna try to save this vending machine. Falling off a cliff.
How is it falling off when it's tied down? What is it not? Is it tied to itself? I'm
You
so
know why that's
confused.
happening? It's because the guy didn't say that's not going anywhere before he'd finished.
He's gotta hit it a couple times.
Got
Like
hit a couple
wham
times.
wham. That ain't going anywhere.
That's not going anywhere. But he didn't say it. He was in too much of a hurry.
No,
He didn't
he
complete
just
the
threw it on.
ritual.
You gotta complete the spell.
Oh,
How
easily
heavy is
over
a loaded
500.
vending
Easily over
machine?
that.
500? Over? No way. Because you
Oh
can
yeah.
move a vending, like, one dude can move a vending machine. It's like a refrigerator, basically. There's no way
I guess it
it'd be.
depends. Yeah.
Maybe. That'd be a lot of liquid. I feel like they don't hold that many, like, bottles.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give school a shot. Um, I like the diversity of designs that we're getting. Like this weird robo-armed green one and this like bluish hair with the headband. Like they're just very, very different. We're ignoring this one. Don't look at that one. I'm not looking at that one. The rest of them though, red hair with a white like a Voltorb over here. I'm enjoying that. So we'll see. You service vending machines when you worked at Pepsi. The weight is its belt up front. Getting 400 to 900 empty. What?
All right.
That's crazy to think about.
I was right again.
Veritax was right again.
No, I was. I said it was over 500. Feels good.
Goofy motherfucker. All right, Baki Hanma season 2. I'm not adding Baki because I haven't watched Baki Hanma season 1 because I still have to bring waifu through Baki the Grappler before I start watching the Baki series and then the Baki Hanma series. So I've got a ways before I'm going to see this. Just know this one is on a long-term going to watch list. AU Kyoshitsu look good or what? No, it looks middling, but the character designs have me intrigued enough to give it an episode.
If the side characters aren't good, there's no way I'm watching it. That's it. Like the main character looks like typical garbage.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
he ran right out of Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal and fell into this other world where now we have all of his Yu-Gi-Oh! Monsters as girls. So, we'll see. Could be fun, could suck. Baki Hanma, probably awesome. I just am not there yet. Look good or what? What do you mean eat shit? I explained it. I went back for you. Are there any SysCon shows for the summer? Not yet. So no, we're not playing any Zexal clips. Saint Cecilia.
This is literally just a Taku elf.
Saint Cecilia is beloved by townspeople. Not only is she elegant and composed, she benevolently shares her wisdom with all who seek it. That is until the last person has left, at which point she becomes totally hopeless. Only Pastor Lawrence is keeping the saint put together enough to do her duties. And though she may test him, it's all in a day's work.
This is literally a Taku elf.
Just without the elf
This
part.
is the exact same show.
That's funny.
Well, I guess maybe she's not Hikikomori, but no, like the actual character and how she performs her like duties is exactly the same.
Gotcha. So it's just the
lazy professional
Catholic version. What would be the saints are Catholic, right? Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna give that a shot.
Also, it's Doga Kobo, so it is cute, but you know, it's also Doga Kobo, so
yeah,
it's probably just not gonna have that much going on.
Otaku Elf again, 7 out of 10 because chance to fuck. This time he is a pastor, so I don't know if.
Well, he's not a priest, so he hasn't taken a vow of celibacy, probably.
Oh, you're right. Hey, we're okay. Probably, maybe we'll find out.
Who knows?
No one will tell the big guy. Uchi no Kaisha no Chisai Senpai no Hanashi. Look at my tiny new senpai. Right? Story of small senior in my company. My tiny senpai. Yep. Tiny senpai. I like these shows. These little workplace. You get to meet a few people that are doing some generic spreadsheet work. They're in sales, but they also work with database. Like they're always like very vague companies, and it's always more interesting to try to figure out what they're supposed to be doing than it is to like really get too deep into some sort of grand narrative. But it's just fun to like meet them, see how they work, how they interact.
It's a daily life show.
Yeah, those good old slice of life, but they're slicing the life of the office worker, and that's just a lot more meaningful the older you get in life.
And it's so much more meaningful to be plodding away at a desk and accomplishing nothing than be sitting at a desk accomplishing nothing, isn't it?
Exactly. with someone who is like been there longer and is older than you, telling you what you should do or not do, just doesn't line up the same, you know?
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be totally fine, but probably not something I'm gonna keep watching.
Yeah, that I'll probably finish that one, but it'll probably be just a, hey, it's Tuesday and nothing else came out. Let's watch this one.
Yep.
Blaine wants to watch a show about the life he can no longer have. I do not thrive well in the office space.
Considering I've
Workplace
already
shows over high
heard
school
of the
because I'm old.
considering I already heard of the girl without her glasses show, I still haven't seen anything like new that I'm excited for.
Yeah. Still scrolling. All right, what
Yeah.
about Am I Actually the Strongest?
Huh.
After being a shut-in, Haruto is reincarnated as a baby. And
No, the baby can't
amazingly,
be the dragon.
the baby's a
No.
prince! Yeah, he's an old man in a baby body now. Everyone he talks to now, he's a pedophile.
Anybody who talks to him is a pedophile.
Both directions, I think.
Yep.
However, he's abandoned in the forest on the day he's born because of his low magic level. What's you suck. What will be the fate of Haruto, who was inadvertently given 1,000 times the normal amount of magic by the goddess of reincarnation without anyone notice? How does no one notice 1,000 times more magical baby? That baby's killing 2 dragons in episode 1.
Okay,
Let's
that's
be
boring.
real.
But, the thing it isn't just whether a protagonist is overpowered. It's whether that is like the whole point. It's like, haha, he's too powerful, and that's like their whole joke for the entire show. Or if they have other stuff that's like fun that they're doing, like character interactions and him just trying to be a normal person. You just gotta get something. You gotta give me something that's like some conflict that he doesn't just solve because he's so powerful, right?
1,000%. 1,000%. Plus, I think a lot of that's going to come down to how the side characters interact with him, right? If you get the side characters, the trailer answers that question right off the bat, but I don't want, yeah, get out of here. I watched 10 seconds of a trailer because I was told I could watch how something happens, but now I've been spoiled about it. But it's about like, are the other characters just kind of sitting around waiting for him, and every time they're in a fight, they're like, well, he could have done it, rather than being like on their own journey. Because like Isekai Cheat Grandpa's Narnia Closet, where it's like every side character is just like, oh man, you're great, I love hanging out with you. Smartphone, where every side character is like, oh man, I can't wait to suck his dick when he's done playing with his phone. Like that kind of shit just makes it so boring, because you don't really get a sense for like a greater world outside of our main character. So
Yeah,
if
Grandpa lacks in that, but it is funny because actually it got his good jokes.
mhm,
That's what salvages it. If it was just him going around, it's like, and it wasn't nearly as funny, it'd be like, oh, why am I watching this? It's like it's the same thing every
exactly.
time. But the way he goes through this is like, oh yeah, she really hated me. It's like, uh,
It'll be a question. We'll see. Staple Entertainment. Don't recognize that name.
there we
Click
have a
on Yubiwa
2024 show that's
Monogatari.
scheduled.
Vermilion
Oh
Gold.
no,
We're
they
good.
only made
We're
Vermilion.
good, baby. It's gonna be great. I can't wait.
It's gonna be like a 3 out of 10.
Three out of 10. Best anime of the season.
Yeah,
Helk.
Blaine, you are gonna like this one.
Yeah, haven't you already told me about this one?
Oh, sorry, not this one. I don't know. Let's
Or
see
you're
what
talking
else.
about actually the strongest?
Yeah, and my
It
actual
can't
first.
be that great because it doesn't have ninjas in it. Unless it does, and you just can't see them on the cover. They're like, it's like the one where it's like a previous Japanese person's reincarnated and taught them about shinobi stuff, and there's just like one race of ninjas for some reason in this world.
Mm.
Helk. I feel like I've heard about this one already. A certain country in the demon world, the Demon King was defeated by the hands of one of the heroes, and a competition was held for the title of the new Demon King. The Imperial Four Heavenly Kings, Vermilio, who is in charge of the tournament, is furious at the participation of the human hero Helk, who is supposed to be her enemy. After receiving news of the fall of the castle of Urum before the final, Vermilio sets out to retake Urum Castle with Helk and other finalists. When Helk says, let's destroy the humans, are those words true? The truth behind the smile is ...
I've seen one that's almost identical to this, where
Isn't Helk a human? Isn't that the thing? It's like he's a human and he wants to be the new Demon King.
yeah, there's a different manga I'd seen pretty recently. I'm like very sure it
You
wasn't
played the trailer
Hulk,
for Helk?
but
Yeah, I swear we've watched something about Helk.
yeah, what one I remember is the fact that the hero slayed the demon lord and he died in the process, and then his daughter revives him and it has him controlled and he has to obey her and he just does.
Hmm.
He's just
Interesting.
kind of okay with it because she's his master now. But this is just slightly different from that. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is probably
Yeah.
gonna
We
be.
definitely watched at least the trailer about Helk. But it's just kind of the animation and like the character model are for like Helk are kind of weird. So we'll see if I stick with it. But for the most part, I'm thinking
Oh wait, is
this
the
will be
hero
a.
the big blue-haired guy?
I think so. Yeah, he looks like
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Okay, I think I'm gonna like this one.
he
Okay,
looks
here's
like
the.
Tobito, whatever that one is.
Yeah, he's like this super jacked blue-haired dude. Oh, that's pretty
True.
good. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be excited for this one. It's like, yeah, it
Be
seems fun.
excited. We found one, everybody.
Yeah, this is the first one. Helk. Helk's
We
the
did
first
it.
one that I didn't know of.
Dark Gathering. We've got horror and supernatural, which means I'm gonna watch it. How much of this do I want to read before I get to? After a devastating encounter with a restless spirit, ghost-fearing psychic Keitaro Gentoga became a shut-in to avoid additional spectral catastrophes. All I need to know.
Mm.
We're good. We're good. We're gonna watch this one. Huzzah! He likes something. Praise the maker.
Okay, seems to be a pretty
Genjitsu.
modern setting, yeah, for the Dark Gathering.
Oh, for Dark Gathering, yeah. This is
Modern
this is
setting,
modern
pretty
Japan.
bloody,
Oh, is it? That's exciting.
or at least that little scene was. It looks like it probably will be since it's like not censored blood.
It says grotesque supernatural phenomena.
Not too sure about the animation, but yeah, it does have a little bit of creepiness to it. Yeah, yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
All right. Genjitsu no Yohane. Sunshine in the Mirror. Story reimagines Yoshiko Tsushima, the school idol afflicted with Chunibyo,
Oh, this is a
as a magical girl.
Love Live spinoff. That's why I recognize the girl.
That's why it says Sunshine.
Yep, Love Live. Yep.
Of course, 6th level. Okay. Skipping it. But this one we're going to watch.
Oh
Riza
yes.
Atelier getting an anime finally. That's one of those series that every time I see like the game or someone play the game or a little bit of the trailer of the game, I'm like, oh, that looks like it could be fun. But then I just never get into it, never want to like really play it. So getting an anime where I don't have to play it and it'll be done in like what 4 hours
Yeah, it
instead
seems like
of
this should be a cute little show. Because
yeah.
Atelier Ryza is a game I want to play. I want to check out at least a couple games from the series.
Mm-hmm.
Because I like what I hear of it in terms of just like the running your shop, going out and harvesting stuff, crafting. Seems like it'd be fun.
Yeah. Yeah, everything about it seems very like it looks very calming, peaceful, fun, enjoyable. What's special about this one? Maybe you'll add it. Basically the game is like you said, you're running a shop and
You're an alchemist.
you're hunting
Yeah.
monsters to get things to put together to sell in your shop, basically.
Yeah, you go harvest stuff, you go fight some monsters, you get your party together, you get your guys, you can go fight them, blah blah blah, and that's your gameplay loop. You go out, you get stuff, come back, you mix it together, you sell potions, you sell food, you sell whatever.
And Riza has the most, I think, fan art and figures of anyone from the Atelier series.
She has the most thighs of anyone from
The
Atelier
most
series.
thighs. It's
Yes,
true.
that's
There's
true.
lots of thighs back there.
Lots of thighs.
They are fun. Lots of stuff to do in them. I definitely recommend Riza for sexy factor of lead and Swell for an alternative pick. Let's get this
I
less
don't know
blurry.
if I'll keep up with the anime, but I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. Look at her tiny ankles. How can those tiny ankles hold up those thighs? I don't get it.
I
That
love
doesn't
how
add
they
up for me.
perfectly captured her appeal in the shot.
You love Alchemist merchant show. You know, they got sales. They got me, right? Yumamiri Danshi wa Genjitsu Gisha. Sajo Wataru, who is deeply in love with his beautiful classmate Natsukawa Aika, is continuing to approach her without getting discouraged while having dreams about their mutual love. Okay, well, however, one day he woke up thinking, I'm not really fit to be together with someone as good as her. Upon realizing this, Wataru started keeping an appropriate distance towards her, much to Aika's surprise. Could it be that he hates me now? Did his intentions slip by her because she was getting impatient after arriving at the wrong conclusion? This is the start of a rom-com revolving two people who can't get their feelings across and both think their love is unrequited. Sajo Wataru, the man who reads the red pill and goes full Sigma. I'll watch this. This looks kind of silly. I
What was
think
the first part of the start of the like sentence introducing it? Continue to approach her
basically
without getting
he
discouraged.
continues to approach her even though she's like clearly pushing him away. And then he
And she actually
stops.
loves him. Yeah.
And then she's like, "Oh, wait a minute. He stopped. What does this mean?" And yeah, it's working.
Oh god, you're right. Oh god, I
Magical
hate that style. I
magical
hate
girls
the
want
art
to keep her.
style.
You do?
Yeah. Dude's
The classroom
face.
of the elite style?
The dude's face looks so dopey. I'll
Oh,
pop
does
this.
it?
I'll pop this up so you can just bring this up real quick without switching over.
I
Here you
don't
go.
think you see his face in the other one. Oh,
It looks
goodness.
super dopey, dude.
I wonder
the
if you
the
actually
first shot
see.
the first shot of her face looks nice. And I was like,
Yeah.
okay, okay. And then we got to his. You
Eh,
see where they put their effort in.
I'm curious. Do you get to see his face in the manga? Because when I
Huh.
click into the show and it shows like the manga panels, both panels have his face off
Ah,
screen.
that's kind of funny.
Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it is on the thing. It would be funnier if he never gets his face in a panel and they just like, I guess
They
this
just
is what
make
he
it
looks
up.
like. Yeah.
And there's like, go with the most jerk thing you can come up with. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be anything special here. It just seems to be another show. It
Just
doesn't have a niche, or I guess you could see the unrequited love in both ways. That's like
a
its
less
niche.
fantastical version of Love is War, maybe.
Maybe, but that's not what I like about Love's War. Like the romance is like all right, but mostly it's just because it's the funny bits. It's like it's
Yeah.
all comedy. Like that's the entire point of why I like it. I'm probably gonna drop that before 3 episodes even.
Oh, easily. Easily. You want more Classroom? Damn, that last episode payoff hit the spot. Oh, Classroom of the Elite. Well, I think there's more coming for you. My unique skill makes me OP even at level 1.
Okay.
Sato Ryota, salaryman working for an exploitative company, suddenly finds himself inside an unfamiliar dungeon in a strange world where monsters drop all sorts of items as loot. With the help of a girl he happens to run into named Emery, he's able to check his own stats and finds all of them, both physical and magical, at rank F, weakest. It's more, his level is stuck at 1, lowest. Ryota is on the verge of utter despair, but then he learns he can also drop a skill, all S. The most powerful, unique skill there is. Can Ryota manage to survive in this
Oh,
bizarre
he has
world,
a
the strongest,
gun.
weakest adventure about all time? Yeah, I'm like,
Well, let's be realistic
what's
here.
his power? Murica.
Or yeah,
Fucking,
he gets the
he's got his
maximum drops
Smith and
possible
Wesson,
from
bro.
anything.
Like,
Yeah, anything he kills gives like the best drop possible, which is kind of cool. I like that idea.
fun idea. I like Blue Bunny Girl. Giant hammer is ridiculous. That reminds me of maxed out my defenses, the lollies with the hammers.
Yeah, the premise is good enough for me to give it a chance. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching this one, and I hope it literally is just him with a freaking 7-inch Smith and Wesson the whole time.
Oh, that'd be fun, dude. I wonder what would drop that. Like just some golems, just like a
It's
0.
like an iron golem, and it drops
Yeah,
like a
0
revolver.
0.000 chance. It's like they just put it in as a joke, just in case somebody gets it.
Mm-hmm.
And also the ammo is like super rare, but he always gets ammo drops because of his skill.
Yeah. You know else who like that idea? Fruit of Evolution. Wait, Fruit of
It is.
Evolution isn't. It's about him getting better because he's eating the fruit stuff, not because he's level low.
Yeah, I'm not watching Fruit of Evolution though.
I don't know, man. Monkey Girlfriend is pretty fun.
Yeah.
She's a really enjoyable character.
Yeah,
The
that's a no
main
from me,
character didn't
dog.
suck so much. The show would be a lot better.
Oh, here's one I know of.
The most heretical last boss, Queen.
Anytime we're gonna see like a villainous show adapted, probably about like 30% of the time from Korea, but 100% of the time from Japan, I'll know what it is. Yeah, this is one of my more favored villainous shows.
Okay.
It's not comedy focused at all, as far as I know. Unless I missed some stuff. I did not read it as funny. There's like very little jokes, but I like the story a lot.
Okay. I wonder if the jokes are supposed to be like a dry satire where they're not actually jokes, but the situations are funny and they just don't
Maybe.
translate as
Because yeah, a
well.
lot of what this is she knows her full thing. She knows that what fate befalls her, so she does all her stuff in her power to be friends with the people that she had betrayed instead in like the original story. And she wants to
Okay.
build up her kingdom and be like uh good, or I guess queen, yeah, just good queen.
Awesome. Was
Yeah,
the villainous show this season Raeliana?
yeah, I didn't know that one. It was Korean.
Basically? I don't know. It wasn't very good.
No, I dropped it. It was like it's just not good enough.
Is this Spy Classroom season 2?
Yeah.
What? I didn't even watch 2 episodes of that show.
All of these terrible shows, it's just like give me that season 2.
I wonder if they all did the Bleach thing where they got a contract to be able to have like their second season in the summer, and the people just didn't realize their show was gonna like suck. And they're like, uh-oh. Because here's Sugar Apple Fairy Tale. Did you
Yeah,
actually finish
another.
this one or?
No, I just watched a couple episodes and it was garbage.
Yeah. Super strange. So many second seasons.
Well, I wouldn't say it's like specifically garbage, but it just definitely wasn't good enough to keep watching.
This one I'm ready for. Record of Ragnarok season part 2, season 2 part 2 is coming out this summer. Yeah, season 2 part 2. So we can watch Buddha fight. Maybe
You
they'll
get two
get
more fights, and then next season you might get another one.
Don't put that on me. Maybe they'll have more than 2 people fight this time.
It's only 5 episodes, man. You might only get one fight.
It is only 5 episodes. Jeez. At least it's Netflix, so all 5 will drop on the same day.
In 3 months.
Why you gotta do this to me? Buddha fights and Stu rages. Yeah, that'll be funny to watch. I want to root for him because he's the good guy, but he's Buddha. Undead murder farce. In the 19th century, a world inhabited by vampires, golems, werewolves, and other paranormal creatures. What the hell is golems doing on this list?
Well, I mean, I assume they're common. The reason it's talking about is because they're like a common thing. They might be more akin to zombies here, but yeah.
Oh, I was hoping we'd
I'm
get
just
like a
suggesting
Jewish
something.
rock
Yeah.
golem or something, you know, like actual some mysticism thrown in. Immortal Beauty in her disembodied head, Aya Rindo, along with half-human, half-demon, demon killer Sugu Shunichi, and her loyal maid Shizuku Hasei, travels through Europe as supernatural detective, the Cage User, solving supernatural mysteries while she searches for her lost body. Reverse Dullahan, okay. I can
I think
get
that's just a
behind that.
Dullahan, yeah.
Well,
And you just only have it's just
it's
the
the
head
half
part.
of the Dullahan you never see, though. You know.
Well, unless you're watching Monster Musume.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
that
right.
sounds cool. The animation looks very nice. Yeah, could be good.
That's good. What is Lappin Track animations history? Penguin Drum. Okay. Uchitama. Oh, Sarazanmai. That was some weird animation. So if they can do
And it
that,
was good. Yeah.
and anybody from that is still here, then that'll look amazing. One section leads set. Understood. Buddha looks at us and says, Buddha says, no, breathe. Wait, oh, fun story. In high school, our band director earned the nickname Buddha because one time he yelled at the trumpet section for breathing all the time. And one of the section leads understood Buddha, looks at us and says, Buddha says, no breathe. Was he fat and bald? Is that why you called him Buddha?
Tenburu.
Tenpuru.
Cute name.
I know. I'll become a monk. Akagami Akamitsu has spent his days and nights absorbed in studying and part-time work in an effort to distance himself from his family, which is notorious as a household of philanderers. One day he falls in love at first sight with a girl named Alba Yuzuki, and suddenly he's constantly drowning in worldly desires. Hoping to fight back against his genes and live a more stoic life, he enters a temple only to find out that it's a covenant filled with gorgeous girls. So begins a new rom-com about the temple life of 3 adorable triplets and 2 beautiful freeloaders. Tempuru?
Wait,
Tempuru.
it says
Because it's a temple. It's called Temple.
Yeah. But it says 3 triplets, but it looks like 3 twins because you got 2 blondes, 2 redheads, and 2 purple hairs.
All I know is I'm going to watch Mother of Goddess Dormitory Hina in the Tempuru.
Yeah, I'll be watching this, or at least a little bit, you know.
I would say chubby, but yeah, he had a very bad receding hairline. Yeah, big Buddha booty. Wouldn't you notice that before you start there? No, because not everybody spoils themselves. Gosh, what don't you get about this shum?
Yeah, you get accepted on just by the boss. You don't know anybody else that works there.
Maybe it's one set of triplets.
Oh yeah, 5 girls, 1 set of triplets. That makes sense.
Yeah, 3 of them are triplets, and 2 of them are freeloaders.
Wait, who are the triplets then?
Purple, other purple, blonde, because she doesn't want to have the same purple hair, so she's older and dyed her hair. That's gonna be my guess.
Gotta go based on eye color. Yeah, it probably is her then.
It's gotta be the eye shape and everything. So this one's freaking weird, and I'm gonna watch this just to be like, what the heck is going on here? Basically, she brings in a cat, and that cat ends up huge, and is just her like housekeeper and life partner.
The fuck?
Is it a metaphor for bringing a drunk into your life, and then he becomes like a house husband? I don't know. Is it legitimately a cat that gets giant? I don't know. But big
is this
giant
a CG
cat
anime?
Monster.
Oh god, this is a CG anime.
Is it?
Well, the opening scenes. Let me check out other stuff. That is not CG.
See if because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be mostly animated. He takes great pride in his culinary skills and a good sale at the supermarket. It's basically House Husband, but giant cats. I'm so intrigued by just that concept.
It just has good animation in general in this preview.
Really?
Like it's using CG, but also actually blends it properly by using reflections and stuff.
I bet the cat is black. It says, when Saku took in a stray black cat. So many black cats on anime shows. Well, you got it right.
So yeah, apparently he just turned into a giant cat, I guess.
Yeah, he just is giant cat now. Wait, no, I want you popped out. Oh, weird. I can't keep this out. I can't keep this popped out. And minimize the main screen.
Also, still acts like a cat mostly, obviously, but
BBC big black cat. My House Kitty for the modern woman.
Yeah, surprisingly good animation. So yeah, I'll watch some of this. I don't know if I want to keep up because it's just really weird.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
So I hope it doesn't overstay its welcome. I hope it's like a real short. Give me 10 minutes or something on one item, or just give me like.
Oh, is it a TV short? Did you say?
No, it's a TV show. I kind of wish it was a short. We'll see. Race mix it. Not on my watch. Keep your eyes open. Sweet Reincarnation. A boy named Pastry is set to become the next Lord of the Death Studio name of Morteln. He's known for having a remarkable talent for his age, and just so happens he was a genius pastry chef with a promising future in his previous life. He still retains his determination to make sweets that will make everyone smile, and after reincarnation as Pastry, how do you reincarnate? And the people are like, we'll call him Pastry. That's a pastry. I don't know, but he'll invent them. Like, what?
Past
Uh,
3.
no. Can Pastry succeed in bringing happiness to this land? Probably. Do I want to watch him do it? Definitely not. Synergy SP, you're getting to skip this season.
Yeah, you should
Are
probably
you gonna
skip
watch
this.
this? Are you watching
Well, yes, of
Pastry?
course I'm watching this, but I'm not gonna keep watching. I guarantee you.
I'll see one. This
Yeah, I
person.
might not finish one, but I'll try.
Oh, that's right. You'll start one at least. This person summoned Blue Eyes and another dragon on turn 2. WTH. I used to do Blue Eyes ultimate on turn 1 practically, because there were enough of those like summon this, summon that, bring this out. And you could just make a whole ultimate or an alternate dragon. That was always a good one. Can a former salaryman become peerless in another world? A salaryman was shot to death just before earning a promotion. Oh, it
Shot?
sucks.
Wait,
Yeah,
did
shot in Japan. Shinzo Abe and this guy, the only 2 shooting deaths in Japan. And God decided to reincarnate him in another world as a 15-year-old healer named Luciel.
At least he's not a pedophile.
It's true. He's a hebephile now. On top of all of that, the country he was born into seems to hate healers. Feeling that he's in danger, Luciel visits the Adventurers Guild in hopes of keeping himself safe. But the training is much harder than he expected, and every day he's forced to drink a mysterious beverage called Substance X. Wait, this life doesn't seem to have anything to do with being a healer. The day-to-day life of a super masochistic, back-from-the-dead healer begins with this very survival on the line.
It doesn't sound interesting, and it looks like crap. I would recommend skipping it.
I'm gonna start it because of this like Substance X thing. Is this? I want to know.
yeah, it's
is
a
this
vial
safe for
of-
work? Redo as a healer. Is that what we're about to witness
It's
here?
a vial of purple stuff, purple oily stuff.
Purple oily stuff. Got it. Substance X. That's important. Plain C salaryman of the description is skip. No, I love salaryman.
Oh, I just scrolled down one. Okay, let's keep going.
I know Idenshi, humanity's dream, crystal humanoid technology. They have illnesses just like humans, but the treatment options are quite different. The troubled AIs band together, and the new doctor at the facility, Pseudo, bears witness. Phew. I mean, this could either be plastic memories, or it could be the machines are rising like Yurei Deco as far as like trying to be deep and meaningful, but then just like sucking ass. So
Yeah.
I'll give it a shot. We'll see. You got a chance, Madhouse.
Oh, it is Madhouse. That's interesting. Yeah.
Chemical X is better than Substance X. Code for cum. Watch for me. Thank you. I will. Ayaka. The story follows Yukito Yanagi, an orphan who one day encounters an eccentric disciple of his father's. The strange man takes him to his birthplace, Ayakajima, made up of 7 islands where mysterious beings called Mitama and dragons are rumored to reside. Wait, a Mitama is the little stone thing.
Yeah, this is a Bishonen.
Is it Bishonen? Oh, is it straight up flowers as they introduce their names?
It's all dudes and it's like handsome boys. It's like, okay, I see what you were doing here.
Bunch of dudes. I'm curious how a being could be a Mitama, and why do we have...
Also, actually, one of those characters that there might be a girl. I'm not sure, but the couple characters that I had previewed on like the page, they're all dudes. So it's like, oh, okay.
I like how it just says action. It's not like action mystery. Like they're all trying to protect the harmony of Ayakajima.
But there's another One. The Ones are not on my little list here, so I don't see that one. Or the next one, that is.
I'm gonna skip Ayaka.
That's one of the few I'm gonna skip too.
Bastard! Ugh. So I love that we're getting more because, as I recall, season 1 of Bastard was the original 6 OVA series, and now we're getting more of the story. I just wish it went a little harder and laid off the self-censorship a little bit. How gay is it? I don't know. Bunch of dudes hanging out 5 feet apart because they're not gay. But if they're 6 feet apart, then we know they're doing gay COVID stuff. Bastard spent 6 episodes on a boss fight. I'm passing. Right, which is why I wish we just had 6 more OVA episodes as opposed to like another season. But this is like more Bastard, so I'm excited to like see where it's supposed to go. But we'll see if they're any good at telling that story.
There we go. That's it.
Gotta get those ESG points. So self-censorship it is.
It's a sequel season to one of the worst shows I've ever seen.
Dumb. Malevolent Spirits Monogatari? Yeah, you hated that one. There's more of
I
it.
hated that one.
Level 1 Demon Lord and One Room Hero. After his embarrassing defeat at the hands of a brave hero, the Demon Lord is back and ready for revenge. But after 10 years apart, the hero, Max, isn't the dashing do-gooder the Demon Lord remembers. In fact, Max has returned to being a shut-in slob with no interest in an epic rematch. Can the Demon Lord whip his former nemesis back in his shape? Will he be defeated by the hero turned couch potato once again and join him in his lazy life? Just because this demon is wearing a one-piece swimsuit suit thing with like a tie, I think I have to start this one. I think I have to at least give this a shot.
You have no choice.
How the absolute hell did that get a second season? I proffered earlier that all of these shows said, hey, we're coming off of COVID. We'll make like 2 seasons for you, but we'll give you 1 season now and you get your next season in the summer. And there's a ton of these seasons that are getting double seasons all over the place.
Yep.
This 3-eyed demon thing is freaking me out a little bit, though. Synduality Noir. The year is 2222. It has been years since Tears of the New Moon, a mysterious rain, poured and wiped out almost the entire human race. The poisonous rain gave birth to deformed creatures devouring humans, and humanity fled from the danger as means for survival. The humans then build an underground haven, Amasia. That sounds like a tumor. I've got Amasia and I'm getting it removed next week. Like that doesn't that's not a good name. In this newly built dystopian city, in a pursuit of maintaining their existence, they run into artificial intelligence named Magus. Not knowing how things will work between them, the story of how humans and AI coinciding and trying to find the truth begin.
Huh.
What? I mean, it's got some interesting mech design. Kind of goofy, but they're a little more in that sort of like semi-realism of like a Patlabor, maybe? We'll see. I'll give it a shot. AKA how the Matrix started. Darling in the Franxx 2. No, maybe? I don't think so. Does that say mecha? Yes, it does, Alex. It does say mecha. And it has a pink robot with green fins and an all-white robot. So it's got a unicorn and a pink Godzilla. 1 episode ONA, Hizukuri in a city of parallel world. A boy finds a broken scissors from his father's belongings after he passed away, and the boy's mother tells him that his father has been a gardener in the past, and he figures out the scissors were made for a Sasuke, who's an artisan living in a foreign country. The boy travels all the way to the place where Sasuke lives in order to get his scissors fixed. Yeah. Well, it's a Netflix movie, episode. It looks like.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I like those journey ones sometimes. And they can be
It could be
done as
worth
like a
checking out,
single
like,
movie.
in a couple of years whenever I figure out, it's like, "Hey, wait, that thing exists. That's weird."
Yeah, once Netflix is like, you should watch this, you're like, ah, you know what? I got time. You like your mecha like Trump does? Good.
Another Netflix
Oku,
show. That one could be
the
good.
inner chambers. In Edo period Japan, a strange new disease called the red-faced pox has begun to prey on the country's men. What is that, syphilis? What turns your face red? Within 80 years of the first outbreak, the male population has fallen to a quarter of the total female population. Women have taken on all the roles traditionally granted to men, even that of the shogun. The men, precious providers of life, are carefully protected, and the most beautiful of the men are sent to serve in the shogun's inner chambers.
Mm,
This is Rollo Tomasi's nightmare. I'm gonna watch it.
that sounds like fun, yeah.
I'm not.
I'd be excited to check that out when it comes out.
Seven Deadly Sins, The Grudge of Edinburgh. Edinburgh.
Yeah, Why the Last Man, except it's, set in Edo period.
Yeah, exactly.
Or, well, not literally Last Man, though, it's just, like, most men are dead.
Oku manga was great. Movie was meh. Oh, it was a movie. Interesting. It's World's End harem in the Edo period. Bang Dream for all you music fans. You can watch some more Bang Dream. Kyokai Senki Kyoko no Soki. Is this supposed to be tied to the other Kyokai Senki as like the same one, or is this different?
I've already forgotten that it existed.
Other is Aim Warrior of the Bloodline. I might give this one a shot because if it's showing AMAIM as a alternate, then this Fighting Spirits one might be fun. Plus the way they've got the loadout in the image here, just that's a fun bit of design work. Only 6 episodes ONA, so we're talking either 9 anime or Netflix. I might have to hunt that one down.
Although, honestly, if there's, like, no men around, I think a dude would still be the Shogun because he'd be that much more valuable. Also, he could impregnate a lot more women than a woman can be impregnated by men.
It's true. That is how that works. You can only get pregnant once every 6 months. Yeah, you
6
can
months?
shoot a lot of jizz, or 9 months. You can shoot a lot of jizz in 9 months.
And even then, the thing is you shouldn't get it pregnant that much either, too.
No, it's like what, a year
Yeah, it
and a
should be, like,
half in between or something.
or something like that. Just lay off it for a bit, son, okay?
Yeah. All right, now we got cow people. Kyakusho
No.
Kyuzoku. If they have no water, then let them drink milk. Is this
I'll pass.
like a little like gardening thing? Like, I mean, Japan loves their gyunu. The author of Full Metal Alchemist presents her life of blood, sweat, and laughter in comic and now anime form.
Wait, what?
It's about cows in Hokkaido, because she was a farmer for 7 years. I'll give that a shot. I'll see what it's about. I watch Jeremy Clarkson start a farm. I think I can watch anime farm. All
Well,
right.
there's no trailer for it.
No trailer.
That.
Sequel to Yojo Shacho. Third season of Card Fight Vanguard. Will plus dress. There are too many sub names. Can we just get a new Card Fight?
Big skip. Definitely not checking that out.
That's goofy.
Where's the
Shadowverse
Paradise?
Flame. What? This one I feel like came out of nowhere.
The first one, he's like, yeah, I think I'll watch that.
Give it a shot. I think that sounds nice. Yeah. Watch the Milky one. Fujianshi Shokan.
That's
wow, we're done.
So yeah, that season, the saddest season I've ever seen, actually.
This is kind of crazy how there really aren't as many shows as there normally are. And then
Like-
on top of that, like half of them are season twos of things that we weren't that excited for previously.
So yeah,
Um,
I've now discovered 2 new shows this season. Are like, oh yeah, I think that's cool. I want to watch that. And then 3 shows otherwise that are like, I already knew I wanted to watch.
yeah, just a
That's
real
it.
quick jump back to 2022. 2022 gave us Edge Runners, Call of the Night, Elite, Licorice. Oh look, there's the Devil to Part
And even
Timer.
if it didn't live up to it, there was a lot of shows I liked watching that season.
Uncle started back
Or I
then.
was excited for, yeah.
For Male was back then. Engage Kiss, Black Summoner, Parallel. Yeah, there was. I don't know. I think total number of shows I actually watched, enjoyed, and finished will probably be the same. Futo Pi, that one was very good. Let's jump. Let's go to our list here, anime list. Let's look at summer 2023. God damn it.
There
No.
are there are only 5 shows I'm actually excited for that are like new ones. Did it
Wait,
not
no,
save it?
I can do this. I didn't put any of them in the list, but I can do this. I can do this. If I go to the watching list or plan to watch, where's my planning? Go to planning and then I filter by last updated. And that should perfect. Okay, so now I can click them and I can add them to the I need to zoom
You
out.
just made the list.
I need to do this. I just made the list.
Yeah, that's like a super disappointing season for me. Like I said just a second ago, 5 shows. I have 5 shows I'm actually excited for.
5 of them you're excited for.
Yeah, I have 5 shows I'm actually excited for, and
Which
definitely,
5?
yeah. We'll start from the back. Undead Murder Farce. Good looking animation, interesting enough.
Head in a
Concept.
cage.
Yeah, head show. Do
Golems.
that one. I'll swap this over here so I can just show my screen. Wait, the button. Where'd that button go that lets you? Okay, that's weird. When you kind of make it or make it a small window, it moves stuff around on the
Yeah, it does. I hate it because
weird.
my half screen on this monitor doesn't give me everything, so I have to go half screen and then drag it a little bit until I
Yeah.
get all of
Okay.
the controls.
Okay, so yeah, Undead Murder Farce. Or yeah, we'll just highlight that. Undead Murder Farce, you got the like 19th century vampires, other demons, as they would call them. You got the demon killer guy, not really interesting, kind of generic, pretty normal. You have the Dullahan, and you're looking for her body. You know, it has some good action animation. We're gonna be watching that one. Looks good. Uh Practical Last Boss Queen. I like the manga quite a bit. Gonna be excited for the anime. Very nice story. I like the characters in it quite a bit, and that's really what carried it for me. Definitely recommend checking that one out. One of the better villainous shows. Helk.
Yeah, Hulk
Basically,
looked
the
fun.
hero, this buff hero dude, Helk, decides he wants to become the Demon Lord, and he just looks awesome. And that
He's
seems
just a
like it's gonna
jacked
be,
human, right? I
yeah,
think
he's just
that's
a
supposed to be the
jacked
funny
human.
part.
It seems like it's gonna be really fun. He hates humans, apparently. Yeah, there's definitely been
Hates you.
shows like
He
this
is a
before.
human.
There's definitely been manga. Yeah, there's manga like this before. This is one of the first few that I've seen animated, and I'm like, yeah, I'm excited for this. It seems like it's gonna be fun. The girl I like forgot her glasses. There's a really cute romance, very similar to other ones we've seen recently, like the My Dangers in My Heart and Kubo-san as like school rom-coms. I wouldn't count Insomnia in there because it's not too much comedy. It's a little bit different setting wise.
A little more relaxed, just
Yeah.
drama.
It feels different because they're focused on their hobby a lot rather than just the characters doing their normal school life.
Right.
Yeah, and then of course Zom 100. This is one I'm very excited to see. It looks awesome. It is absolutely gorgeous. You will love it after watching that first episode. This is gonna be the one everybody's talking about. It's like this is amazing, and it's probably not gonna get a second season just because screw us, you know.
Yeah, exactly. This is great, so you don't
Yeah,
get to see it ever
this is a
again.
really awesome manga, really fun characters, and just a great time. Kind of criticizing just the current culture we have of just working, 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 going home, working, 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 and just doing nothing. You just don't live for anything. You're just going through the motions and
Okay.
stuff like that. That's what the criticism is. I like it a lot. All right, and those are the shows I'd recommend, and those are the shows I'm actually excited for.
That's what you're excited for.
Meanwhile, I watch all this stuff for Summer Games Fest. Don't care about any of the big people, but you see all the other little people there. I like those people. I like the little guys. The Intel game, whatever, like Intel had a show and PC Gamer had a show. They both had a lot of cool titles they showed off. Added a bunch of titles to my wish list. I think before I do any of the Next Fest stuff, like on Saturday or Sunday, I don't know which day, I'm gonna go through and resort my wish list. I'm gonna make a stream out of that.
Nice. All right. As far as me for anime goes, Jujutsu Kaisen, of course, Mushoku Tensei, Bleach,
Oh yeah, I forgot. I didn't
Horimiya.
talk about Mushoku Tensei because it's a sequel. I was only talking about the new ones. Mushoku
Oh
Tensei
yeah.
is another show I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna probably gonna love that one. Yeah. Otherwise,
You
those were the
you
only
will enjoy
couple.
that one, I'm
Yeah.
sure. Masamune Kun's Revenge. You didn't watch the first season of that one?
No.
Okay. I'd be interested. I feel like that one's right up your alley. Zom 100 as well. My Happy Marriage, like I said, I want to see sort of what the plan is as far as that goes. Uh, Girl I Like Forgot Her Glasses. Liar Liar. You didn't put Liar Liar on there, the one where they play games.
I'm not excited. I mean, the thing is, like I said, I'll watch like basically all of the new stuff. Like I'll watch the
Yeah,
vending machine. But I'm not like excited. I don't expect it to be good. I expect to drop it.
gotcha.
That's more what I'm saying. Is like I don't think Liar Liar is gonna be good. Actually, no. I expect
Okay.
vending machine to be more funny and enjoyable.
Yeah, vending machine should be
Yeah. I'll
fun.
be checking out Rurouni Kenshin as well. I don't have any expectations for it because I just don't know the original. Never watched it.
Gotcha. See, look, Alex more liked Masamune. Hope the new season good. Same. Seven Swords. Looks like it'll be a pretty quick drop.
The closest thing you'd have to slice of life for me would be the Girl I Like Forgot Her Glasses.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be slice of life, romance, comedy. That kind of basic stuff that you see a lot of, yeah.
Yeah, I think Chill Slice of Life, maybe Tiny Senpai here.
Oh, actually, yeah,
That might,
that's probably going to be one of the better like slice of life slow
but it
shows you're
might
going to
still
see.
have that added little bit of stress of like work deadlines and that kind of thing. So if you're looking to avoid that in your anime, maybe there might be something else that comes up.
My
Atelier Riza might be an option as
the
far as like,
my unique skill makes me OP is going to be like a OP hero.
yeah,
It could be fun. It might not be that good, but it should be like a pretty chill show, really. I would
should
assume
be
so.
enjoyable. I think Temple's gonna be my season's Goddess Terrace. Like
Yeah,
it's
Zom
just gonna
100
be right
definitely had
there.
etchy, but I'm not that worried about it being censored because as long as she has like a low cut top, that's like most of it,
Yeah,
or most of the appeal
there's a
stuff
lot of
that
that
they'd be
though.
censored otherwise. That's what I mean. And
Like
it does. I don't think they're going to be censoring her shirt, so it should be pretty normal. You shouldn't notice too much change from the manga.
what was the show last season that it straight up took out an entire like scissoring threesome scene from the manga.
I remember the Onimai took out a lot of scenes.
Oh, Dead Mount Death Play.
Dead Mount Deathplay
Dead
did that.
Mount Death Play is like a raunchy manga.
Oh yeah, it just
But
like took out all that sex stuff.
you
'Cause there
like
was not any sex stuff really. It was just like scantily
yeah,
clad.
they're just like hanging out in a hotel room in their underwear together. Not so in the manga. Not so. Mom wants to watch another Slice show, so probably Tiny Senpai. Yeah, Tiny Senpai is probably gonna be
Oh yeah, if you want to watch
a
something like
go-to for that.
current season, yeah, check that. There's always
Maybe this
plenty of
Big
good
Cat
slice of life you
one.
can go back for too.
This Big Cat one might be interesting as far as like a slice of life, but then also there's a cat.
I'm not sure about the big cat one, but that would be one of the ones that's like closest to making the list along with the vending machine. Those
Yeah,
two are the ones that are just don't make the cut for me.
gotcha. Wait, did you put the villainous on yours? Are you excited for that one?
Yeah,
Okay.
I talked about that.
I don't. My
Yeah, it was
brain
one of the better
skipped that
villainous.
one.
Yeah, it was one of the better villainous shows I've read. So I would
Awesome.
recommend it.
Oh, why am I tired? Ah.